So I am home for the holidays, and for this Thanksgiving we are going to be making pecan pie, and yes, it is keto friendly. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys really enjoy this and want to see more. Thanks. So first we're starting off for the pie crust, and you're going to need 3 1/2 cups of almond flour in a cup while you are melting the butter. And then you're going to be putting all your dry ingredients, which are going to be 1 tablespoon of the sweetener, your 1/4 teaspoon of salt, into a cup and mix them together. And then you are also going to be getting your wet ingredients in, and 1 egg, 1/2 tablespoon of melted butter, the 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and mix those together. And then of course we're going to be adding the wet mixture into the dry mixture. So if you can already tell, I did add way less almond flour than I was supposed to, so when you guys see me mixing this up, it's going to look very wet. So I did end up adding more almond flour, and the ingredients are correct on the screen at the beginning, so just follow that and you'll be fine. But that is why this looks more sticky than it should be. So we are going to be baking it at 350 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes, or until it gets a nice golden color brown. Now before you put it in, you definitely want to make sure that the pie is poked with a fork, which I also forgot to do because I was in a rush at the time. So that's why it's going to look a little bubbly. So next, for the pecan filling, we are going to be making the wet mixture, and then we are going to be adding the pecans in at the end. And you can always add more pecans if you like. I ended up putting the whole bag, so that's just up to you, but the 1/2 cup is going to pretty much fill it up perfectly. I just wanted to say, I hope you guys can understand me because I am sick, and also you guys will see later that this pecan pie was a bit rushed, so things didn't really go completely as planned, but it still came out okay. But definitely it comes out a lot better if you do the right way. I didn't do the ingredients correctly, so that's why it looks kind of funny at the end. So another mistake I had made was putting the pie at the bottom of the oven. You want to make sure you are baking it at the top, and just make sure you check on it so your pecans don't get burnt like mine did, and you'll see that in a second. So now we're going to bake this at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. Because mine didn't get cooked all the way because it was at the bottom, it looks a little wet still in the middle, if you can tell. And just make sure you check it and cook it slowly so that doesn't happen.